Hi everyone, it's Don, and a lot of people ask me sometimes, is it worth sticking with the same cruise line once you find a cruise line that you like, or should you experiment a little bit because you get to collect the perks of cruising over and over with the same cruise? For instance, with Princess Cruises, it's called the Captain Circle, and you start off with gold and then you move on to ruby and eventually you get up to the elite status, which includes a whole bunch of benefits. And is it worth it? Well, let's see exactly what those benefits are, and then you can make up your own mind whether or not you think it's worth sticking with the same cruise line for those benefits. And we're going to talk about those benefits right after this. So every cruise line has their perks for sailing with them over and over again, and they're called different things. With Princess, it's called the Captain Circle, and so let's stick with them for now. Everybody has a little bit of different variation, but you'll get a rough idea what these kind of perks are worth. So once you reach elite status, which means you have had to have sailed at least 15 cruises. So on your 16th cruise or 151 days, so if you happen to go on a 60-day cruise, that doesn't count as 4 or 5 cruises. That just counts as 60 days of cruises. So you can hit 151 days or you can hit your 16th cruise. And once you hit elite status, the first thing you'll get is priority embarkation. So there's no lineups, there's no nothing. It's almost directly into the caf, onto the ship. And it takes literally 10 minutes. Quite often, just by the time you give your luggage and you walk in the terminal, it's just like you're walking straight on the ship. That's how fast it is once you have that. And you also get to choose your time for debarkation as well. So you can choose whether you want to leave early or you want to leave later in the day, depending on when your flights are or what you're doing when you arrive back at the cruise port. Now, as an elite status member, when you get into your cabin, the first thing you'll notice is usually there's a welcome deluxe thing of canapes or desserts of some kind welcome you to the ship, that you can either it's going to be there when you get there, or you'll get a request form. It'll just say what day would you like them on, so that's complimentary as well. The mini bar, you get a free mini bar. Anything that's in your mini bar to start your cruise is included. So once it's refilled, then you start to pay for it, but your initial setup of any wines or liquors or pop or water, that's included in your elite benefits. One of the other benefits that you get with Princess at elite status is upgraded bathroom amenities. So luxury lotions and soaps and shampoos. It's not the standard fare. You get that next grade up. Also, besides that, you're also going to get free Wi-Fi, not for the whole cruise, but 250 minutes of free Wi-Fi, which is about $125 savings. So that's quite substantial, especially if all you really need to do is check your Facebook or check your emails and things like that, update your bank account, those kind of things. It's nice to have that free Wi-Fi included in your benefits. And lastly, as far as the room is concerned, you get a free laundry and free services for like suits and things like that for pressing and stuff. So if you have your formal wear and you have a tuxedo, you can get it pressed before the formal night, or you have laundry, you can just have a laundry done. It's complimentary included in your elite benefits, which is really nice because if you can do laundry on the ship and you don't have to do it, you don't have to sit there and do laundry in the laundry services area. You can send it out, it's back that night, and you also don't have to pack as much into your suitcase because you know you can do that laundry. So less baggage, easier time for traveling. Now, is that all the benefits you're saying? Well, no. Next thing you're going to get is 10% off anything in the stores, in the boutiques. So you automatically get a 10% discount. And quite often during the cruise, they'll sometimes announce another 10% bonus. And if they're saying it's a 10% sale, you get your 10% elite benefits on top of that 10%. So that's a 20% saving. So if you do buy things like jewelry or snacks or t-shirts and things like that on the cruise, that can save you an awful lot of money after you've accumulated the elite status 10% discount. And now that they know that you are also an elite member and you've been sailing with them a long time, You're going to get invited to the Captain Circle party, which has free drinks and a little celebration and a little party, and sometimes they give away free gifts and everything while they're in that party. Also, there's a free wine tasting you'll be invited to that's completely complimentary, and you get a free afternoon tea as well included. And if you decide you have dress shoes and everything, you get your shoes polished for free. So that's an awful lot of little extras that you can attend on the cruise, especially on a cruise that has a lot of sea days. So you're going to be able to go to a wine tasting on one of those days, the Captain Circle party on another, afternoon tea on another. It helps to break up the monotony of long sea days, especially like on a transatlantic cruise. It would be really nice to have those things that you can schedule during the long voyage across with no stops. So that's really a long list of benefits that you get once you hit that elite status, and you've earned it. If you've done 15 cruises with a cruise line, that's an awful lot of commitment you've made and an awful lot of trips you've made to that cruise line. So you deserve every benefit that they give you. Is that it? No. Once your cruises are over and you hit that status, they're going to send you during the year special deals as well, where sometimes you can earn up to 30% off a cruise, or sometimes they'll say, you know what, because you're an elite member, here's $100 off your next cruise. No strings attached. You can use it on any cruise that you want. And little things like that. It's not guaranteed, but it does happen, and it happens quite a bit because they want your repeat business, and the longer you cruise with them, you tend to go upgrade a little bit more. You might start off on inside cabins, and eventually you're into ocean view, and then balconies, and then mini suites, and who knows where you'll be by the time you hit 16 cruises. So that's just some of the benefits of staying with one cruise line. Once you find one you really like, you get all those extra benefits. Is it worth sticking with one cruise line? That's a choice you have to make. Myself, I'm lucky enough to have high status with a few cruise lines, so I can still choose a couple cruise lines. But if you're just sailing once a year or twice a year, you might want to decide, you know what, I would really like to have the free wine, the free parties, the free the 10% discount. I want to have the laundry services and things like that. So it might be worth it for me to stick with that cruise line until I earn those statuses. And those are elite statuses. You get some of these as you grow into how many times you've cruised. So you can start earning a lot of these benefits right after your first cruise, and especially after your 5th cruise. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos and more tip videos, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Until next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation.